Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kevin Reviews. Just recently saw Nobody 2, the sequel to the first to 2021's Nobody. This is directed this time by Timo Tjahjanto. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I might have butchered it. And coming back is Derek Kolstad from the original, who wrote the script, as well as Aaron Robin. I have to look at this a little bit. This also we're also bring back Bob Odenkirk as Hutch, Connie Nielsen as his wife, Becca. Christopher Lloyd's back, and then we have newcomers like John Ortiz and Sharon Stone. So, if you have not seen my review on the original, feel free to on the first Nobody film, I would say go check it out. But otherwise, I will summarize saying I enjoyed it. It was fun. Again, I think it's because I've seen plenty of action films, including I think even better ones with like John Wick and Taken. That I don't know. This here, while good and fun, I don't know. It doesn't quite um, that high for me. Not even with reviews being really high, well regarded by critics, especially. And that's after I looked at the ratings, not before. So I will say that. Um, so I will say, um, I mean, going into this, it looked interesting. It looked fun. I didn't even see the original Nobody. So I mean, I remember seeing this and thought I need to see the original Nobody before seeing its sequel. So I remember looking fun, but it did look like another, like one of those films that is just an excuse to make just so the actors can take a vacation. And yeah, it does kind of feel like that. But let me move on to the actual review of the film. So the plot this time is we have Hutch Mansell now becoming a full-time assassin, basically a nobody. We still don't know a ton about his history other than that he kills people and does jobs. But so he's an assassin basically. Um, so he does keep doing this. He comes home and still meets with his family. His family still loves him. He knows his job. They know his job well enough. Um, so unfortunately, the job has been coming first recently. That they think that he's not showing up into more important things of his life, of like his kids' lives, or at all. So in this case, he decides to take his family on a vacation to a childhood place. I can't remember the name, but in any case, it was a place he used to go to as a kid. Unfortunately, this place is run by a mafia boss, played by Sharon Stone, as she plays a woman named Lindina. That's kind of a fun name. But in any case, yeah. So now with Bob, not Bob, Hutch trying to wants to do a vacation now is stuck fending off against Lindina's goons and trying to put a stop to her operation, and things escalate quite a bit. And they do mention that literally, like they escalate it. Um, Maybe not literally, but metaphorically escalating it. But in any case, I did say this does feel like a vacation film, just for the sake, it does feel like a film made specifically for the actors, actresses to take a vacation, and it does feel that way because it it does feel like a repeat of what we saw in the first one, albeit different, some differences, but even in the opening, you start to see very similar setup as the first one. Um, like including how his days as being an assassin. We get the title cards for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so forth. Um, it's so it just feels like it's the same setup. There's not a ton of anything new, nothing deep, nothing really that complex aside from a couple lines or phrases. Um, but it doesn't need to be. I think for me, it's something I prefer, but I think overall it just wants to be a summer popcorn vacation, a summer popcorn vacation film, just to entertain. And you know what? It does it well. It does it fine. It does it very well. But if you're looking for something a bit more deep, complex, or something that pushes the envelope of the first, uh, I don't think it's not here. I don't think. I mean, it does definitely have some good stuff. Like, I mean, the acting is good. Um, Acting is good overall. The direction is fine. Action is a lot of fun still, though. I There were moments I winced at a couple of scenes that, um, unfortunately, yeah. So I can't go into it, but I hate that kind of horror. I don't want to give it away because it's because if I told you, you'd probably be ready for it and stuff like that. But I will say it did make me wince. Like, I didn't like. I really did not want to see it, but there it is. Um, the I did forget to mention about Riza in the original. The I don't know a ton about him. Riza, he's supposed to be an American rapper, filmmaker, but I haven't seen him in too many things. Um, but I think he did good. If there was a Nobody 3 or kind of a spinoff of this, I would see him because I think he was interesting. Um, I think the villain was a lot of fun. Granted, she's not used as much because they have these other villains that kind of it's like a bait and switch, and she's introduced in the film, but because it's only like an hour and 32 minutes, 2 minutes, she's kind of like maybe in the second half of the film, like in a little bit in the second half to the third half, and that's about it. So she's not in the movie long. She's probably less in it than Yulian in the first one. But I remember she being a lot of fun. She's being like this insane, crazy mafia boss, and she kind of reminded me of Glenn Close and as Cruella Deville in the live action 101 Dalmatians. Probably not as insane, but it's still there. I can kind of see it, and it's kind of a lot of fun. And I wish there was more for her to do. The stuff with the family, Connie Nielsen is great. The son, I know I didn't mention the actor's name, but he did good. The daughter doesn't give much, isn't doesn't do much in the film. She's not given a ton to do. She's just kind of there to make Hutch or others kind of just like freak out and start, saying like, "Don't hit my daughter" or something like that. Otherwise, she's more of a pawn. She's kind of useless. I was hoping she did something a lot more along with Connie Nielsen, Becca, and Hutch's son, but no, not really. She doesn't do really a whole lot, unfortunately. Um, so um, I did like some of the again the action's good. I remember some of the camera angles. There's like one scene where this guy's head's getting slammed on the ground, and the camera looks, it kind of looks at that. It's almost like the camera is being yanked and thrown to the ground and doing its spin. Just and it's kind of fun to actually see, being more creative with the camera with and stuff for action scenes. It's just a lot of fun. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I think because I've seen plenty of excuse me, hiccup. I've seen plenty of action films like John Wick and Taken, a lot of it, and so this didn't seem all that new or quite fresh, but it was still entertaining and fun enough that I gave the original 3.5 stars. But seeing that and then seeing this like back to back within a day of each other, this one just kind of feels like it's a vacation popcorn summer flick, and that's I think it does it well enough. So it doesn't have to be deep, complex, but I mean, I guess for me, I wish it pushed more envelope, gave more characters to do, maybe more time, maybe extended to maybe another 30 minutes or 30 minutes or so, 30, 45 minutes even, just so we can get the characters and have them see them do more stuff. But otherwise, yeah, it's just a summer popcorn action vacation film. So, and that's fine. It's if you love the original, the for the first Nobody film, I think you'll like this fine. It's if you just turn your brain off and watch it. As for me, I do give this 3 stars. Like I said, I do wish they pushed more of the envelope of, unlike like the push more, maybe make it better, but it kind of just replays the same stuff we've seen in the original. So it's not bad. It's just not memorable. It's not something I probably would see again unless the third one involves Riza. Like I said, I think he was interesting that he should get his own movie. But in any case, yeah, I give this 3 stars. So I mean, what are your thoughts? Leave in the comments below. Give a like or dislike if you like. If you want. Put a not put a subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing. And finally, before I wrap up, got the ticket. I might need to get a bigger ticket stub box, but yeah, that's about it. I think I will see you guys in the next review, and take care. Bye.